So this next image, and we'll hold it close in a second. These are two different clients, two different people that I work with. These are my photographs. Okay. So this is the first person, just these two pictures, and this is one other person, these four pictures. Okay, so I'll explain what's going on here. So in her first picture, this is her blood. This person has had a blood cancer called polycythemia vera, and she'd been on chemotherapy and she wanted to go off chemotherapy. So she had gone off at the time that we started working together. That purple color means nothing. It's just an artifact of the light from the microscope. This is her blood. I should have brought in my bottle of Asea, actually. This is her blood, and then I gave her 4 ounces of Asea, which is a cellular health product that is about mitochondrial support. What it's basically doing is restoring the capacity of the mitochondria and restoring glutathione by like 800%. And glutathione reduction is always at play when there's chronicity. Any kind of chronic disease, there's always going to be low glutathione. So in this case, although it's harder to see, in 10 minutes after taking Asea, her blood, all these cells have separated. Okay, so they've all separated. However, if you look at it closer, you'll see that they're all different sizes. They're all still really wonky because they're contaminated. Right? The charge has gone off, the membranes have been distorted, they're all over the place. However, all of the gunk that was inside the cell, all the toxins that were in the cell are now in the plasma.
Yeah.
So now she has to drink a lot of water.
So now it can be released.
She can flush it out.
This is really cool. So yeah, you can see how the blood cells are kind of stuck together. And over here, they're all separated, and the clumps here where the toxins are now out of the cell,
right?
So they can be detoxed out of the body,
right? Exactly.
So
that
this
was the
is
first person.
So that's pretty amazing, and that reminds me, like when we do the beamer session, you're getting the microcirculation flowing, and you're getting the extra oxygen, and everything separates like that, and your body, it detoxes. The body goes through the lymph, and it helps detox, and that's why a lot of people afterwards they're in the bathroom right afterwards because you're getting
fantastic.
That. And also with massage therapy, you're moving everything out with the massage, and then
lymph drainage and all of that.
Yeah, so you're getting everything released. That's amazing.
You're amazing. I'm glad that you can see that so clearly because it's like it can be a learning curve. But so this is the first person. She was in her 80s and pretty sick. This is the second person who was in her 30s. She was working for a pharmacy across from NIH at the time, a holistic pharmacy. And we started talking. I told her about my work. She wanted to come in and have it done. So we did her session. 35 years old, so very different, but still rouleau. There's still some, everybody has some level of rouleau, almost everyone. I can't remember anybody I've seen in the last 5 years who didn't start out at some level of rouleau. But in 10 minutes, with this cellular health product that I use, in 10 minutes now we have total separation. This is what the healthy blood should look like.
Yeah.
And then I'll show you the whole sequence so that you can explain it. So this is very healthy blood. However, you notice that what's missing here is a white blood cell. So once you have the red blood cells coming back online, now you have the white blood cells. This is the first level. This is the kind of the infantry of the immune system. This is a neutrophil. So it's kind of a garden variety, white blood cell that's first appearing. And then in 2 minutes from that picture, now we have the B cells and the T cells. These are the killer cells of the immune system. So we've gone from this to that.
Yeah. So you need the white blood cells to be there, so
yes.
It helps with your immune system.
That's the immune system.
And when it's all stuck together like that, your immune system is very sluggish.
And so once she separated, you don't see the white blood cells yet. But the miraculous thing is that in real time, when you're looking under the microscope, you can see the blood cell literally appear on the screen.
So this is all within 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can see how they're all stuck together. That's the rouleau and separation. And then there's the white blood cell. Right there. Okay, that's pretty cool.
So that's the way that works.